cooch, and as promised, here is my foil quill, and we're gonna unbox it together. We're gonna go through all the steps together, and we're gonna make a project together. So I've already kind of cut some stuff out, but let's open this up and see what's here. So I bought the all-in-one. There's stuff behind it. So let's see, I have some foil, and they tell me these foils are, I did read on here earlier, gold, silver, and rose gold. So today, for this project, I'm probably going to use the gold because I'm going to put it on, close to my heart, clover cardstock. So we've got some foil. Get this box out of the way. We have washi tape to hold it down to the mat. We have an A and a B adapter, and I believe it tells you in here. Always read the instructions. A is for a silhouette. I do not have. B is for a brother. I do not have. Here's the other ones. C is for cricket. That is what I have. And D is for a Sizzix that I do not have. So I'm going to just take the C one out and put A, B, and D back in the Ziploc bag because I don't use those machines. And then we have dropped our adapter already on the floor. We have the quills. So there is a fine point, a regular point, and a bold point. I'm going to start, like I said, first project, just now taking out of the box. I'm going to start with the regular one and see how that looks. Okay. Now I've done some research on this, and first thing it tells us to do is to reheat. You have to preheat it for like 5 minutes. But I want to say, Cricut has made an official statement that this is not a Cricut product. They don't endorse it, they don't support it, they don't really know anything about it because they haven't tested it, which makes perfect sense. So if it burns your machine or ruins your machine, it will void your warranty. I'm okay with that. I'm gonna give it a go anyways because I think that this product looks awesome. If you are not okay with that, do not use it in your machine because they will not honor your warranty at that point. My warranty's expired. My machine's almost 3 years old. So I'm gonna chance it. I also read online that while the quill has this USB that I can plug into the side of my maker, it also said to plug it into an external power source for the best results. So that is what I'm going to do. I have got an extension cord and my iPad or Apple iPhone little brick there. So I'm going to turn this so you can see my machine better. Still a little bit off. So the first thing we have to do is pop out the pin adapter. So you just put your finger underneath it and it lifts right out. Then we take the C for Cricut and put it on the quill and screw it on and pop it down in the hole. I don't know if it locks in or if that's it. That's it. And then I'm going to plug it in. But you first have to put this little heat shield underneath it. That protects your machine while it is heating up from melting. So that's doing its thing. I'm going to get my stuff ready. So what I'm going to do first is cut on some, or emboss on some cardstock. And I'm also going to try it on acetate because it said in the instructions that I was reading online that it will also quill on the acetate. So my project is going to be a two-parter. So I'm doing a card. And my card base is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So I've cut this a little bit bigger, and I'm going to put it in the bottom of my mat, and I'll show you why here in a bit. So I'm putting it on the bottom, and then I'm going to cut the foil and put that on there. So it's got some tape on it. I got to take that off. Now my foiling is only going to be on the top part of this, and I already designed it in Design Space while I had some downtime this afternoon. So I'm going to just eyeball about how much I need and cut that. I think this is more than enough, but we're still learning. Then it came, oh, it's sticking to my mat. It came with some washi tape. So I'm going to put this over my project, covering the area that I want, that I know I'm going to quill on. And it came with washi tape. Why, you ask? To hold it in place. Oh, it's sticking to my mat. So you're going to want to have a dedicated mat for your foiling projects, which that's fine. I will do that. So I'm going to tape this down per their instructions. And you don't want to get your washi tape where you're going to be heat embossing or foiling or whatever they want to call this, because it won't go through the tape. Okay? And I am not going to worry about this up here because, like I said, it is stuck to my mat. It is not gonna move. Now, still waiting on the 5 minutes for this to heat, so I'll go into what this is. The shaker card part of my card is going to be the Close to My Heart shaker window foam in acetate. And so we have these pre-cut acetate circles, and I'm going to emboss or foil on this to see how that works as well. Has it been 5 minutes? I don't know. Should we try it? Let me get my Design Space ready to go. Maybe that'll make it be 5 minutes. I'm so excited to try this, you guys. So, close out all these things so I can get to my Design Space. So I'm clicking make it, and I don't really know what setting to put this on, like what kind of pin setting do I use, because that's basically what it is. It's a pin. So I'm just gonna go with what it defaults to, and we're gonna try from there. Maker. Oh, I haven't turned it on. Silly me. Now, you know, in Design Space, and you can't see it because my camera's over there, that I need to drag my project all the way down because I'm in this area of my mat. Otherwise, it's going to go right here. And it will make sense why I'm in this area of my mat in just a second. So I say okay to that. And it's just cardstock. So it's telling me to put a black 0.4 tip pin in the clamp. Okay, we're just gonna go with this. And let's wish us luck. Let's see how it goes. So you take the heat shield out. and load our mat. And press go. Now the first thing it's going to do is try and write, which is going to be the foil quill. This is exciting. I have been waiting since January for this, just like you guys. Since we saw it, we've all wanted it. So here it is. It's 94% done. And now when it quits doing that, and I'm going to pause it, because now it's looking for a blade. I want it to pause. It's not pausing. So I'm just going to let it cut. It will cut right through everything. So my intention there was to pause my mat, take the foil off of my cardstock, and let it cut just that. So now I want to put this under here. So it's protecting my machine again. And now I'm going to take look what it did to my mat, guys. The foil all stuck. So I wasted a lot of foil there, but we're learning. It's okay. Now you know not to. Oh goodness, look at that. Can you see it? No, because I haven't showed it yet. It says pinch proof for St. Patrick's Day, and it actually looks so pretty. I don't know if it's coming across, but it's gorgeous. So now what I'm going to do is I want to try it on this acetate, which means I have to find where I put the acetate that I just had. I'll just get a new one. So my next piece is the acetate, and I need to move it down on my mat as well. Now, close to my heart's acetate has a protective film on it, and you just have to try and find which side it's on. And I'm gonna try and stamp on the, or quill on the other side of that. So to find out what side it is, just kind of scratch in the corner. There it is. So now I'm going to put that side down on my mat, and it's in the bottom left corner. And you can't really see it, but there's my acetate. And then I'm going to get another little piece of this gold foil. I'm going to have to buy more foil. Yep. And I'm just cutting it to fit over my acetate. I don't want to waste as much this time. But I'm going to end up doing it anyway. And then I'm going to put just a little bit of washi on the side where it's not quite stuck down to the mat. And I know you probably can't see this, but you will. I'll show it to you. Oh, I hope this works. This is going to be so cute if it does. So I stuck it, there's my acetate. I've got the foil over the top. And I'm going to put it in, take out the heat shield. Now I definitely do not want it to cut this because my acetate is cut to the size I need it to be cut at already. So I'm going to unload my mat real quick. It's still gonna cut it anyway. Oh well. I'm not fast enough. We'll be okay. Maybe. You just gotta be faster than me. I thought I had unloaded my mat and I had not. So I think I might have just cut my acetate wrong, but at least we'll know if it worked. Moment of truth. Oh, it does have a cute little shamrock on there. I did cut my acetate, which kind of sucks because now it's going to ruin my... We're going to do it again. And I will turn that cut off. Learning curve, guys. Gotta scrape, find my... Couple tips that I read online researching this. If you're doing a long line and it doesn't emboss very well, slow your speed down. That was one. What else did I learn? Give me a second and I will tell you. I'm going to turn off that circle so it doesn't cut it. Now it's going to do just the shamrock. I'm going to say make it. Move my shamrock way down here. Kind of center it. Because now I'm eyeballing it. It's just above the 9. If it's not centered, it will be okay. Continue. Cannot wait for Christmas cards, guys. This is gonna be awesome for Christmas cards. Okay, so now we're ready to try it again. It says it's done. It's really not centered, but that was me eyeballing, not the machine's fault. I've lost the protector. That's okay. I'm going to unplug it for right now because we're done for right now with that. Seriously, I don't know where I put that little metal protector. I'd lose my head if it wasn't. Oh, there it is. Want to protect my machine. Okay. I'm going to just peel it off. Maybe if you didn't have fingernails, you could peel it off. Okay, got it. Yeah, my fault. I didn't get it centered well, but I'm still gonna go with it. See it? Can you see my little shamrock in there? Okay, hopefully you can. So now what I'm gonna do is put this on my card base. And I'm using the Close to My Heart pre-done card bases. I don't know if I told you that already. And then, to make this a shaker, which I gotta decide how I'm gonna do it, you use the shaker window foam and acetate. Can you see this? Yeah. That comes with the acetate. And you can see that these are all pre-cut little squares, and there's a ring around the outside. It's puffy tape, which fits perfectly. Oh, there you can see it. Can you see it better? For the ring to make our shaker. So I'm just going to gently take it off. You don't want to pull it because you want it to keep its circle. And place it on our card front. And then I'm going to take, since I used gold foil, I'm going to use gold sequins. And just scoop some in inside our shaker. Then you pull the base off of here, and you'll see I did not do a good job at keeping our circle a circle, but we're gonna hide it, so it's okay. And I got these popping out of here. We do not want them stuck on there. So you can't really see the shamrock, but we're gonna hide this, so it will be okay. So by hide it, I mean we're gonna get our cuddle bug out, and we're gonna drop that right there. Then we're going to get the shaker window thin cut dies that fit perfectly with it. And somewhere in this mess of a table, there they are. So I'm going to take this one. See how it's got a stitch on it? And that fits right over there and gives it a stitched look. So the question then becomes, what color do I want to use? Since I used green, I'm gonna just throw some white cardstock on top of it. If I can find some white cardstock. I got some right here. So I'm gonna just cut a piece. And you guys all know how these work, right? Stick that on there. I'm not sure I have my shim thick enough. Pretty sure I don't. Let's see. No, I don't. That means I need another plate. And then you just run it through. It'll creak, it'll pop, totally normal. And then we have our cut piece, and there's little holes there. You can just take your Cricut tool and pop your design out. And I'm going to stick some adhesive on the back. I'll just use this. What is this? This is Close to My Heart Bonding Memory Glue Pen. It is a liquid glue. And then we're going to stick that right over the top. So my fault that the shamrock is off-centered, and I don't think you can see it, but in person you can see it. It's kind of cute. Can you see that? It's like right there. So there is my foil quill project. I have a lot of playing to do. I wanna try a whole bunch more projects, but so far I love this. I'm just in awe of all the possibilities that it can do. And thanks for watching, and if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try and answer them as best as I can. Thanks. Bye-bye.